Hello and welcome to the online A-LevelTutor YouTube page. Today we will talk about public sector borrowing and debt. Public sector net borrowing is the difference between public expenditure, both current and capital, and tax revenue. The PSNB is significant for the following reasons. Excessive borrowing could be inflationary because AD would be increasing. PSNB must not exceed 3% of GDP to meet the criteria for entry into the Eurozone. Taxes as a percentage of GDP give an indication of the size of the state sector relative to the entire economy. This might have significance for foreign direct investment, since high taxes act as a deterrent. Until 2009, borrowing could only be for capital expenditure over the course of the business cycle to meet the requirement of the Golden Rule, now abandoned. Public sector net debt or national debt. National debt is the cumulative total of past governments' borrowing. To meet the sustainable investment rule, this should not exceed 40% of GDP, and to meet the conditions of entry into the euro, it should not reach 60% of GDP. As with the PSNB, the absolute size of PSND is less significant than its size relative to GDP, because provides an indication of how easily it can be serviced. Until 2007 the PSND was below 40% of GDP, but the global financial crisis is having a dramatic effect. In 2008, it rose to 47% of GDP, and it is expected to reach at least 79% of GDP by 2014. Although this is a significant jump, it is below that of some other countries. For example, the PSND of Italy was 120% of GDP. One could also talk about Germany, who have a PSND of 83% of GDP, but are experiencing very good economic growth. Do large national debts matter? Some argue that, if the money is being used to finance improvements in infrastructure and other capital projects, then a large PSND might be justified because it would be increasing a country's future productive potential, so making it easier to repay in the future. However, certain problems may arise. There is an opportunity cost for future generations. Interest payments on the national debt could mean that less money will be available for public services. Crowding out. If the increasing size of the national debt is an indication of an increase in the size of the public sector, then resources or financial crowding out could occur. Crowding out occurs when the government borrows money, causing money to be given to the government rather than private sector firms, hence a circumflex crowds out other firms. Danger of inflation. If the rising national debt has been caused by successive fiscal deficits, then there is danger that inflationary pressures will develop, since injections will keep rising relative to relative leakages. Note: all these can be used as evaluation for your exam. Thank you for watching this video. I know I sound like a spastic in these videos. If you wish to learn more, please subscribe, favorite and share this video. Yours sincerely, the online A-Level Tutor.